Hey guys, I'm gonna give you my Louis Vuitton fragrance battle video today. So we have two fragrances here. Both of them smell amazing at the end of the day. So whether you buy one or the other, you're gonna smell amazing. I know some people like one over the other, vice versa. Louis Vuitton gets a lot of hate for fragrances being overpriced and expensive, but they do get the job done at the end of the day. I have a few myself, so I can rest assured tell you that these fragrances work. They're mass appealing. You should get on the comments, but please take my video with a grain of salt. Go to your local Louis Vuitton, spray these on your skin and see if you like them. Please do not blind buy these fragrances. There's no reason for it at all. Start with the fragrance battle video. So if you're new to my channel, I take two fragrances, whether it's designer and niche or vice versa, and they go against each other, and I tell you which one I prefer over the other one, and I give you the performance of both fragrances, when to wear them, and which one I prefer over the other one at the end of the day. Doing research and try these out before buying these fragrances so you know which one you like. If you like my style, you're probably gonna like the one that I pick. If you don't like my style, you might like the other one, but definitely try them out for yourself because they may smell good on me and they might smell worse on you. Guys, so we're talking about both these fragrances, Meteore by Louis Vuitton, and we're talking about Imagination. So are you team Imagination or are you team Meteore? Leave your comment down below. Let me know which one's your favorite. Okay, so let's start off with Meteore. Meteore came out in 2021. The perfumer for this is Jacques Cavalier. He's an amazing perfumer. He's done a lot of fragrances for Bulgari, like Bulgari Tiger, so many other fragrances, so on and so forth. He's a master perfumer at the end of the day. He's a goat in the game, right? So this fragrance here is going to run you $320 for a 100 ml bottle. They are expensive. They just raised their prices. It's getting ridiculous for designer fragrances. I said it before, maybe I'll make a video about it in the future. You can't get your bottles refillable. It's gonna run you about $200 plus tax, so you get your bottle refilled at the end of the day. Refill a bottle means actually clean your bottle out when you fully empty it or close to empty. They clean the bottle, they clean the atomizer, but they actually put a new atomizer on there and new magnetic cap. They fill the juice up and you're out the door. It only takes, I think they told me about 10-15 minutes. They have to go in the back and make sure they have the actual machine and they have the actual juice to refill your fragrance. So please keep that in mind. Your fragrance might be out of stock to get refilled. Definitely call the boutique or go there and find out for yourself. Post the notes on the screen here. Okay, so this has a lot of good notes, right? I love the magnetic cap, which is awesome. And sprayers are beast mode, right? Spray here. Sprayers are beast mode. All right. This opens up very refreshing. Okay, you're getting bergamot, you're getting citruses, some neroli, pink pepper, nutmeg. This fragrance is awesome. I like this one a lot for now of Louis Vuitton. At first, I didn't like it. I remember before, shout out to Stephen Lesson, he gave me a sample of this because he bought a bottle about a year or two ago, and he said, Chris, you should try it. I said, I don't think I like Meteore, so now go home and try it out. So I wore it for a couple of days, thought it was okay. So then I went to Louis Vuitton a couple months later and I bought Pacific Chill. So my sales associate, she was like, here, I'll give you some samples. So she gave me 2 samples of Meteore. I'm like, oh, this fragrance again. So I wore it for 2 weeks straight and I'm like, wow, this is good. So I actually started to enjoy the fragrance after wearing it for 2 weeks straight. Now this is a fresh fragrance. What I mean by that, if you like fragrances like Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, Versace Dylan Blue, Versace Pour Homme, those type of fresh fragrances, or I would say Azara Chrome, you're gonna like something like this. Now, is it reinventing the wheel? No, but it's very refreshing, bright, in your face. You do get a soapy quality as well. This is a great signature scent. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If this ever got discontinued, I would buy a 200 ml bottle. It's fresh, it's clean. It's something I like to wear when I get fresh out the shower and I want to smell fresh and clean throughout the day. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to have to think about what I'm wearing. I grab it, couple sprays, and I know I'm going to smell fresh and clean for the next several hours on my skin, which I'll touch on performance later on the video. But this is a great fragrance that you can wear any time of year. You can wear it dressed up or dressed down. You can wear it as a casual situation. You can wear it up as a business situation, date night, going to the gym. Very versatile. Any season can wear this fragrance. Pretty much you can wear it in the spring and summer, fall and winter. It could be your signature scent. If you want to be remembered by a scent like this, people can smell this fragrance off you all the time and they know who you are. It's a perfect scent. For me personally, I give this a 9 out of 10. It smells amazing, guys. This is straight fire if you want those blue fragrances. Now keep in mind that the dry down is not the best. The dry down is kind of plain, like a cheap designer fragrance, I would say, towards the dry down. But that opening, is a sales pitch. That fresh citrus in your face. You definitely get a soapy quality in the mid with that neroli. The nutmeg is a little bit of sweetness. This is a great fragrance for any guy that wants to wear a fresh fragrance that's more upscale. You want to feel like you're rich, or maybe you have money, you want to wear expensive fragrance. You get something like Meteor, you're going to smell amazing. You will smell like people that wear Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, but it does have a little bit of a twist. It's more of a fresh, soapy type, and it's not as headache-inducing like maybe a Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel. You know what I mean? This is very high quality. Definitely check out Meteor by the House of Louis Vuitton. The next fragrance is battling against Louis Vuitton. This is Imagination. So this is a 2021 release, and Meteor came out in 2020, if I didn't say so already, ladies and gentlemen. So they're about a year apart. The same perfumer, Jack Cavalier, master perfumer. This fragrance is gonna run you the same price, $320. The bottles are refillable if you want bigger sizes. It's gonna run you about $450 for a 200 ml bottle. Whether you get 100 ml or 200 ml, you can get your bottles refilled. Basically, when you're empty or close to empty, you take your bottle back, they clean the bottle out, they give you a new magnetic cap and a new atomizer sprayer, which I didn't say in the first part, so I do apologize. And you're on your way. You gotta pay about 200 something bucks with tax to refill your bottle, so you're saving about 100 bucks. You don't want to keep buying the same fragrance, so it is more bang for your buck if you decide you want to buy Louis Vuitton fragrance. It'll save you a couple $100 in the long run if you wear this fragrance all the time and empty out your bottle. Post notes on the screen here. You can see the note breakdown. Now let's spray it. I love the magnetic caps, which is cool. Sprayers are awesome. This one opens up fresh as well. So you're definitely getting citron, you're getting some bergamot, definitely getting some neroli, definitely getting some black tea. This one does have that black tea vibe, so it's very calm, very soothing type of fragrance. And the black tea is a nice starring note in this fragrance here. You definitely gotta like that green herbal black tea, but you're definitely getting a lot of freshness to this Imagination. It's fresh and it's sweet and has this green herbal feel with the black tea. It's very nice and easy to wear scent, especially if you like black tea. You don't get too many fragrances with note of black tea. A lot of them are more in niche fragrances, but this one here does a well job, well blended with the freshness with it. And I have no complaints with it. Now, you do get a little bit of cinnamon, but it's not a lot of cinnamon. So please keep that in mind. Some people might think it's a cinnamon bomb. It's not. You do pick up hints of cinnamon, which is nice, but it's very lightly put. If you do pick it up, it's good. If you don't, it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't get it, it is what it is. If you pick it up, you're like, oh, it smells good with the cinnamon. You get more of the black tea, the neroli, the citruses. It's very refreshing with the neroli. Definitely, it leans in that cleanness or soapiness as well as Meteor. But this one here, I feel like it's more refreshing, a little bit more fresher and sweeter, and Meteor is more on the fresher side. This has a freshness and a sweetness. It kind of smells a little bit different than your typical designer blue fragrances. Now, let's touch a little bit on where you should wear this fragrance at. So if you're talking about occasion-wise, I feel like this could be a great date night, casual, spray and go, wear it to work, board meetings, running errands. Spray it and you're good to go. I haven't found one person that was offended by this at all. So if you want to overspray by 5 or 6 sprays, you should be good to go. I think that season-wise, I feel like you can wear it in the spring, the summer, the fall, winter. There's really not a wrong time to wear it. I know it's probably going to perform better in the warmer months, like spring and summer for Imagination and for Meteor. But you can wear these fragrances since they're so on the fresh side. You can wear it all year round. It just will perform better in the warmer months if you're outside doing things, walking the boardwalk, hanging out with friends and families, having a cookout outside. It will shine better and have better projection off of your skin, to be radiating off a lot bit heavier than it does in the colder months. This one you should definitely check out if you like the note of neroli, if you like bergamot, citron, black tea. This is definitely a great fragrance, very different from the house. A lot of people love this one here. So my rating for it, I'm gonna give it a 8.5. I'm not gonna give it a 9 because I prefer Meteor over this one, but at the end of the video, I'll explain why I like Meteor over Imagination. But definitely check out Imagination by the House of Louis Vuitton. Okay guys, we're getting down to the wire. I'm gonna give you a few more details about both fragrances. I'm gonna tell you which one's my winner and which one Kelly's winner is. At the end of the day, which I said over and over like a broken record, please sample these fragrances or whatever fragrances I recommend on my channel. Go to a boutique, order samples and spray it on your skin and see if you like the fragrance before committing to a full bottle. Because after a few days, you do get bored of the same fragrance when you reach for something else. So please take all my videos with a grain of salt. Go try it out for yourself. Just because I love it doesn't mean you love it, and our price points and wallets are very different. Just because I can buy it, you may not be able to afford it. So definitely try it out for yourself. So get down to the wire. Imagination or Meteor. So let's touch on the performance, which I didn't touch on earlier. So if we're talking about longevity perspective, I get better longevity with Imagination. You're going to get between 7 and 9 hours. So if you want a longevity fragrance, I wouldn't get Meteor. I'll definitely go with Imagination. With Meteor, I'm only getting about maybe 6 to 8 hours. If I'm lucky, maybe in that 6-hour range, depending on my skin chemistry and how the weather is outside. But this one gets you about 6 hours to get you almost to a work day. You always can reapply it. But it's a fresher take on the fragrance. It's fresh and soapier. So it's like with Imagination, you kind of get sweetness in it, so it's going to drag on a little bit longer on your skin than the Meteor will. Projection. So projection-wise, they're both pretty good. I really have no complaints. I might say that Imagination projects just a tad bit more where people can detect this one. But I know when I'm close encounter with people, like giving them a hug or handshake, they can smell this one. I did. This one is booming, they said. But I feel like this has a little bit more projection than this does. But it depends on how many sprays and how your skin chemistry is. But both project very good, where you're going to get noticed for that first 1 to 2 hours. People are going to know you're wearing one of these fragrances. They're going to say you smell very fresh and clean. And these are definitely going to garner you some compliments. Have I got compliments wearing these fragrances here? I would say with Meteor, I got a comment wearing this one when I had a sample at work. One of my coworkers, Juan at the time, he said, "Yo, Chris, man, you smell amazing. What is that?" And I told him it was Louis Vuitton. So I looked up the bottle, the picture, and showed him. He said he really liked this one. He would consider buying a bottle because he wants to wear something fresh around his girlfriend and stuff like that. I know he's in the process of, he said he was going to propose to his girlfriend in the future. So yeah, this one here will be a banging fragrance just to have, whether you get married or if you propose to your significant other. This is a great fragrance to wear. But at the end of the day, either one you buy, your partner's gonna love the way you smell. So if you're gonna propose to your partner, either one of these, you're gonna smell amazing. So you can't go wrong with either one. So only thing I would say about both fragrances is that they're different type for different people. This is more of your sweet and fresh side. This is more your fresh and soapy side. So if you're more of a little bit of a flirty, like with your freshness and sweetness, you're gonna like this more. And if you're more of a classy gentleman, you're gonna like Meteor, fresh and clean gentleman type, suit and tie, 3-piece suit, ready to go in life, trying to move aboard at your job to a higher position. I would go with Meteor over Imagination, but at the end of the day, try them out for yourself. So my ruling for both of them is, which one I love more, I would say is Meteor. Meteor's my favorite. I went through phases where I didn't like it, and it's funny because you go through phases where you don't like a fragrance and you wear it, you start to gravitate, you like it more, you smell it more, and I love it now. It's one of my favorites from Louis Vuitton, probably my #1 favorite fresh fragrance from the lineup. It's better than Afternoon Swim, but I like Afternoon Swim. I like Pacific Chill. I like Celeru. It's fresh, it's clean, it's soapy. This is the type of style I am as a person. So you meet me in public, 98% of the time, I'm probably wearing a fresh and clean fragrance. But you should definitely check out Meteor. So Kelly prefers Imagination, but not by so much. So with her scale from 1 to 10, she gave Imagination a 6.5, and she gave Meteor a 6. She said they both smell nice, they're fresh and clean, they're nothing special to her, but sometimes they aren't. Some people think these smell amazing, people say they're okay and generic. But at the end of the day, try them out for yourself. But Kelly loves Imagination, and I love Meteor. Meteor is one of my favorites, and if I could go back and only buy one fresh fragrance Louis Vuitton, it would be Meteor. I was gonna buy one oud-based fragrance. It probably would be between Nuit de Faux and it probably would be Ombre Nomad, because I love Ombre Nomad as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Meteor takes the cake for me. If you like those fresh and clean soapy fragrances like me, you're definitely gonna like Meteor. Definitely sample this and all the Louis Vuitton fragrances at the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching this cool Louis Vuitton video. If you'd like to see more Louis Vuitton videos in the future, make sure you like the video and don't forget to get subscribed to the channel by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Thank you guys for watching. What are your favorite Louis Vuitton fragrances? Let me know in the comment section below. Be safe, everyone. I'll catch you next one. Peace.